Hello, thank you so much for joining me again today. Today I'm going to be reading Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 from the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, written by Deepak Chopra. Quote, Thy infinite gifts come to me only on those very small hands of mine. Age passes, and still thou pourest, and still there is room to fill. Rabindranath Tagore, from Gitanjali. Chapter 2. The Law of Giving and Receiving. The second spiritual law of success, the law of giving and receiving, is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates through dynamic exchange. Every relationship is one of give and take because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. If we stop the flow of energy, we interfere with nature's intelligence. We must give and receive in order to keep money or anything we want circulating in our lives. Currency, our word for money, derives from a Latin word meaning to run or flow. Money is a symbol of the life energy we give and the life energy we receive as a result of the service we provide to others. Like a river, money must keep flowing, otherwise it begins to clog and stagnate. Circulation keeps it alive and vital. If we stop the circulation of life energy, if our intention is to hold on to our money and hoard it, we stop its circulation back into our lives. The intention behind our giving and receiving is the most important thing. When the act of giving is joyful, when it is unconditional and from the heart, then the energy behind the giving increases many times over. But if we give grudgingly, there is no energy behind that giving. If we feel we have lost something through the act of giving, then the gift is not truly given and we will not cause an increase. The law of giving and receiving is simple. If you want love, learn to give love. If you want attention and appreciation, learn to give attention and appreciation. If you want material affluence, help others to become material affluent. If you want to be blessed with all the good things in life, learn to silently bless everyone with all the good things in life. The more you give, the more you will receive. In your willingness to give that which you seek, you will keep the abundance of the universe circulating in your life. Abundance is material expression, but what is really circulating is consciousness. Even the thought of giving, the thought of blessing, or a simple prayer has the power to affect others. We are bundles of thought in a thinking universe, and thought has the power to transform. The best way to experience the law of giving and receiving is to give a gift to everyone you come into contact with. This doesn't have to be in the form of material things. The gift of caring, affection, appreciation, love are some of the most precious gifts you can give, and they don't cost you anything. One of the things I was taught as a child is never to go to anyone's house without bringing a gift. You may say, how can I give a gift to others when I don't have enough for myself? You can bring a note that says something about your feelings for the person you're visiting. You can bring a flower, a compliment, or a prayer. Whenever you meet someone, silently send that person a blessing. This kind of silent giving is very powerful. Give wherever you go, and as you give, you will receive. As you receive, the more your ability to give will increase, and the more you'll gain confidence in the miraculous effects of this law. There is nothing you lack, because your essential nature is one of pure potentiality and infinite possibilities. You are inherently affluent, no matter how much or how little money you have, because the source of all wealth is the field of pure potentiality that knows how to fill every need. Giving and receiving are nothing other than the flow of life, the harmonious interaction of all the elements and forces that structure the field of existence. The exchange of energy is a process that has its own timing, organization, and beauty. Your life unfolds in the same way. Everything that comes to you isn't something you earn, but a gift freely given by the universe, which means it comes from a deep awareness of what you need. Think of all the things that you have freely been given to you without your having to ask for them. Just experiencing gratitude allows you to participate in the law of giving and receiving. Nature supports your every need and desire, including your need for joy, love, laughter, harmony, and knowledge. Seek these things first, not only for yourself, but for others, and all else will spontaneously come to you. To recap, to experience the law of giving and receiving, give a gift to everyone you encounter, be it a compliment, a flower, or a prayer. This will begin the process of circulating joy and affluence in your life and in the lives of others. Gratefully receive every gift that life offers you. Be open to receiving, whether it be a material gift from others, a compliment, or a prayer. Silently wish everyone you encounter happiness, joy, and laughter. By giving and receiving the gifts of caring, affection, and appreciation and love, you will keep wealth circulating in your life. That's the end of chapter 2. Chapter 3. The law of karma, or cause and effect. Quote, karma is the eternal assertion of human freedom. Our thoughts, our words, and deeds are the threads of the net which we throw around ourselves. Swami Vivekananda. Chapter 3. The law of karma, or cause and effect. The third spiritual law of success is the law of karma, or cause and effect. Karma is both action and the consequence of that action. Everyone has heard the expression, quote, what you sow is what you reap, end quote. If we want to create happiness in our lives, we must learn to sow the seeds of happiness. Therefore, the law of karma implies the action of conscious choice making. When we choose actions that bring happiness and success to others, the fruit of our karma is happiness and success. In every moment, we have access to an infinity of choices. Some choices are made consciously, while others are made unconsciously. Unfortunately, a lot of our choices are made unconsciously, and therefore we don't think they are choices, and yet they are. As a result of conditioning, our choices are often triggered by people and circumstances into predictable outcomes. If I were to insult you, you would most likely make the choice of being offended. If I were to pay you a compliment, you would most likely make the choice of being flattered. But think about it. Could you make the choice of not being offended by an insult? You could make the choice of not letting a compliment flatter you either. The best way to use karmic law is to step back and witness the choices you are making in every moment. When you make a choice, ask yourself two things. What are the consequences of this choice? And will the choice I'm making bring happiness to me and those around me? There is always one choice that will create maximum happiness both for you and for those around you. This choice is a spontaneous right action because it's the action that nourishes you and everyone else who is influenced by that action. How do you make spontaneous right choices? By paying attention to sensations of comfort or discomfort in your body. At the moment you make a choice, ask your body, what are the consequences of this choice? If your body sends a message of comfort, that's the right choice. If you feel uneasiness in your body, even as you ask the question, then it's not the appropriate choice. For some people, the message of comfort or discomfort is in the area of the solar plexus. But for most people, it's in the area of the heart. Put your attention on your heart and ask your heart what to do. And then pay attention to how you feel. The response may be the faintest level of feeling, but it's there. You will know the answer is right because it will feel right, without any lingering doubts. The heart knows the correct answer because it taps into the field of pure potentiality and infinite organizing power and takes everything into account. The heart is intuitive and holistic. It has a win-win orientation. And though the answer may not seem rational, the heart is far more accurate than anything within the realm of rational thought. You can use the law of karma to create money and the flow of all good things to you, but first become aware of the choices that you are making in every moment. The more you become aware of your choices, the more you will make choices that are spontaneously correct, both for you and for those around you. How can you apply the law of karma to the choices you've already made? Most people pay their karmic debts, unconsciously of course. Sometimes there's a lot of suffering involved, but the law of karma says no debt in the universe ever goes unpaid. If you want to transform your karma to a more desirable experience, look for the seed of opportunity within every adversity, and tie that seed of opportunity to your dharma, or purpose in life. This will enable you to convert the adversity into a benefit and transform the karma into a new expression. Begin by asking yourself, what message is the universe giving me? What can I learn from this experience, and how can I make it useful to my fellow human beings? For example, If you break your leg while playing sports, perhaps the message is that you need to slow down and be more attentive to your body. And if your purpose in life is to teach others, then by asking, what can I learn from this experience and how can I make it useful for my fellow human beings, you may decide to share what you've learned by writing a book about playing sports safely. This transforms your karma into a positive experience. You can also transcend the seeds of your karma by becoming independent of it. The way to do this is to keep experiencing the self, your spirit, by going into silent meditation and coming out again. This is like washing a dirty piece of cloth in a stream of water. Each time you wash it, you take away a few stains and it gets a little cleaner. Every action is a karmic episode because action generates memory, memory generates desire, and desire generates action again. As you become conscious of these seeds of manifestation, you become a conscious choice maker, and the actions you generate will be evolutionary. As long as karma is evolutionary, both for you and for those around you, then the fruit of karma will be happiness and success. To recap, to experience the law of karma, witness the choices you make in every moment. The best way to prepare for any moment in the future is to be fully conscious in the present. Whenever you make a choice, ask yourself 2 questions. What are the consequences of this choice? And will this choice bring happiness to me and to those who are affected by this choice? Ask your heart for guidance and be guided by its message of comfort or discomfort. If the choice feels comfortable, go ahead with that choice. If the choice feels uncomfortable, then don't make that choice. Thank you guys so much for listening today. I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful day. See you back soon. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. That helps out a lot. I look forward to reading them. Thank you guys. Take care.